Hold up. Let me turn the. Let me turn down the. Actually, I think the audio's okay. Okay. I should have checked this beforehand. I'm sorry. But anyways, hello. This is a little bit different. I usually just post walkthroughs, but as you all know, I've been playing a lot of Wuthering Waves, and I've also been playing the story, obviously. And then today is the new mark of the second half of 3.1. So you know what? I said this lovely Thursday morning, I'm going to stream/record my reaction to the second half. I don't think it's going to be that long comparatively to 3.1's first half with iMyth and everything like that. So we're going at with Luke. Luke. Lurk. I think his name is Lurk, but oh, sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is and how is everyone doing? Or the hidden frame. I don't think I introduced myself. But anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's just get into the game. But yeah, we're checking out the second half. And yes, I do play as the female character. Don't at me. She has more swag than the male character. I just prefer the female character over the male character. Okay. Don't at me, please. Okay, let's see. Is there anything event-wise? So we have one new event here. We have this, but I will do my dailies later. Let's just get with the story. So let's head to Star Torch Academy. So let's go to the map real quick. Switch maps over to the Royal... No, not the Royal Frostland. Actually, well... Doesn't matter if it's the Royal Frostlands or not. Let's see. Well, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There's Renacida, Septima. Where in the frick is the... Hold on. Royal Frostlands, Star Torch Academy. There you go. We'll just teleport. Just teleport over here.
Luke texted me to go over the Exostrider plan at the infirmary. Better get going.
You know, when I do the story quest and stuff like that, I love to... Hold up, give me a second. Go back to my... I like to play as the Rover, like... Or at least put Rover on my team. Also, let me go to quest real quick and put that as the... Okay, yeah, it's tracking. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We'll just... Let's just go. iMyth. Let's go on the motorcycle.
The royal do not take.
Oh, good to see you again.
Whee. It's so weird to see iMyth because obviously you can be
Roving among the stars.
Navora. Has she been staying here to recover?
Oh, you. I was like, wait, who?
How are you recovering from your injuries, Navora?
Oh, it's you, Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Herzen took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now.
That's good.
Are you here to visit him?
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door. My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while, huh?
Oh, we gonna make Sigrika? She's coming out in 3.2.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Which is, I feel like it's not gonna be for a while. Probably like the end of... We're at the end of February now, so that probably by the end of May, we'll probably get 3.2.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
I love their designs in this game.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself. Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Harrison.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam? And that'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Ooh, what kind of accent is that?
Only my conjecture.
What do you think? Now I think about throughout my school years, through middle school, high school, and through college, I rarely actually went to counseling and stuff like that. Which probably in the long haul probably wasn't a great idea, but still.
Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Look, I love you. You're a looker, but goddamn, you don't offer people candy like that. That could be, that's how people get kidnapped and stuff like that.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
Curious how her story is going to be played out in the next update.
So, about that exostrider plan you mentioned, let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
The only thing I can think of something lighter is about something positive about I miss condition, maybe is what he's thinking about. Something lighter to move. But I don't know. Then again, she did just sacrifice herself the last half or the first half of the game, so
Any topic at all. But let's slow the tempo a little.
oh, never mind. Forget what I said.
You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too.
I mean, she did just lose someone she's been taking care of for a very, very long time. And then she failed to save him as well. Anxious would be more.
Here, a piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No thanks.
Damn. I think this is the second time Rover has felt like a real connection, because obviously she has a real connection with Amith. How she used to basically, Amith and her had almost like a sister relationship, almost like a big sister to younger sister relationship, or if you're the male Rover, big brother to little sister relationship and everything like that. Like, you look back at all her other relationships that she had previously, so we'll go Shorekeeper, and then next one after that is the best one, I said Shorekeeper, is Frolova. that guilt of failure, that you could have done more.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize.
Yeah, no kidding. She had a real connection with Amith.
Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
True. This is true.
Okay, you're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke.
It's still crazy, but that's what Luke is. Because when you think of Luke, it's Luke, Luke, not Luuk. Which is funny, if you take out the K, it's just my last name.
I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me? We might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface.
That's what mystery is. We got the mystery.
I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
True. These are facts.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue.
Ooh.
Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
Ooh.
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Ooh.
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions.
What's funny is that we have the new skin of her skin outfit. Like, I love this outfit as well, but I wish that in the new cutscenes now they gave her that school outfit. Not gonna lie, that's just a minor detail, minor little complaint.
She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are.
I mean, I think two peas in a pod, because to be honest, like the fact that, think about it, Rover erased her entire existence, every single thing that she's witnessed over, I don't know, let's say 100 to 200 years or something. I don't know, I forget how long, but let's be honest, she erased everything, she forgot everything, and she's basically going through this journey again. Like, she basically reset her life, so that's a pretty big stubbornness, if you want to say. But then again, we're still learning more and more about what happened to Rover in the past, especially in this 3.0, the last few updates.
After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling, to learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work.
What was your line of work, Luke?
She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
True.
One last question. What did you mean I had other tasks for you?
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here.
What do you mean?
The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff.
Ooh.
The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
Bet.
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, Golden Girl.
Golden Girl? What the? Now.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have her with me today.
Who is that? Who is that, I wonder?
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Wait, where am I going? Okay. Honestly, I probably should just use Imis because she's probably faster, but we'll go on the motorcycle. How's everyone doing on this lovely Thursday morning? Am I going the right direction actually? Hold up. I think I am. 512, huh? Okay, I'm getting further away. Like, where am I actually supposed to be going? Okay, well, let me go out real here and then see if I can go, like, up and around once I get out of the tunnel. Okay, I'm like 12k away. Like, what the heck? Where am I supposed to? Oh, you're here? If I go around.
Are you certain that
Around this direction? Let's go up and
the
around,
Academy
maybe?
that- I don't want to go to the village. Remember what I taught you.
Honestly, we can go in this direction because we have the ice, so we can just go on the water. Almost there. Another thing I love about this game, well, graphically it's really nice, but then also the
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time.
wait, can you look at Luke's kit? Oh, I can't. Okay, let's do a quick look at his kit.
The
So,
incision has to be clean. Don't
Rank
want to
1
mess for suturing.
Saturating data increases attack by 12% after dealing basic attack damage. The Wither gains 20% spectral damage bonus for 4 seconds each time after the Wither inflicts Tune Strain. Shifting on targets will gain 20% basic attack modifications, and their basic attack ignores 10% of the target's defense for 6 seconds. So can you stack that? Consumo stacks to jump into the consume stacks to jump into the air, dealing spectral damage. For your heavy attack, base attack, perform 4 consecutive attacks, dealing spectral damage. Holding the blade, stage 3 will discast skills. Can deal damage over leaves the field. Perform up to 4 consecutive attacks in the midair, dealing spectral damage. Stage 4 is a plunging attack. That costs of STA. Is that special? Dude, I'm just taking special attack. Press normal attack or jump. Or basic attack stage 2, 3 in the air. Oh, he's a dodge counter. Dodge counter. Press the normal attack right after a successful dodge on the ground to deal spectral damage. Pressing normal attack right after casting the skill casts basic stage 3. Pressing normal attack right after a successful dodge in the midair, which will flash a light toward the target, dealing spectral damage. Ooh. Business skill. Flash forward to target will deal spectral damage, affecting the tune strain shifting on target hit for 25 seconds with reflexes for 2 charges and cast in the mid-air. Tune strain shifting. Certain resistance can affect tune strain shifting on the target during the state. If an affected target is hit by the tune break, their tune strain shifting state is replaced by tune strain interfered. Interesting. Interesting.
Imbalance ends here. Game over. Rot. Resected.
They're gonna make me want to freaking pull for lyric, and then it's gonna piss me off.
To silence.
They're gonna make me want to pull for lyric, but then I'm like, I want to say.
The sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
Like,
You picked a good spot.
Was it? Sorry, I was talking over Luke there. But then they're gonna make me want to pull for him. But then I want to save my pulls for. But then I'm trying to think. Do I want, like, if one of those two are gonna be Glacial, I'm gonna have to pull because, like, bro, we haven't had a new Glacial character or Resonator since 2.0 when Carlotta was our last Glacial character.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity.
Interesting, okay.
Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine. Even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Trinodian. Aleph 1.
Ooh.
Correct. Given the Trinodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story.
Well, let's have it. Come on, Luke.
I've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
Interesting, so... we'll see where this goes, but I'm interested because Like Rover said, why did she choose Luke to observe the Fraxis here in Lahai Roy compared to like just sending another Bloom Bearer or something like that? Interesting. You examine transparent container which appears to have some kind of liquid inside. There's a golden keel quietly contained inside. You realize it looks identical to the blood that flows from Luke's hand during the fight at the space station. Complete investigation. Luke, are you not human? How do you have golden blood?
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. But I prefer its other name. Ichor.
Ichor? What the heck is Ichor? A special pharmaceutical substance developed for extreme rare diseases. However, its severe side effect makes it intolerable for most, keeping it under ongoing research and validation. It is natural form. Ichor is a volatile golden liquid that radiates intense heat at room temperature. In rare cases, it can be controlled by stabilizing into a solid form.
My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxidus would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless.
Interesting.
But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it. It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story.
Interesting.
The rest is in my study, shall we?
Let us go. So, Luke became because the thing is, I didn't watch the Resonator showcase or his little story trailer, so I'm going to this completely blind, to be honest. But like, interesting. So, he's part of this research group, and his dad created a serum, basically almost like a super serum. And then with that super serum, injected it into Luke. And the reason Luke is now a resonator is because of this Ichor or golden serum. Interesting. Let's continue. The picture is a child's drawing of a family. Rendering is in simple, earnest lines. A father and an older and younger brother, each one wearing a big, happy smile. Is there something else? Oh, it's like on the back of the picture frame, a scribbled note reads, "Always happy, Ren Hershin." This must have been drawn years ago, but the frame is carefully preserved and shows little wear. Okay.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago.
Oh, so he's adopted.
Ryan
both
never
of them
could
are
handle
adopted.
pain. But he was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
So that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying.
Wait, did he say he was is Luke the younger or older brother? He hasn't said. Okay.
It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable.
Sorry,
And then
I'm hitting
came
my
that
mic.
accident.
Hold on. let's let, because I think
It
I hit
only
my
got
mic.
worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliché. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
Oh. So he's still alive. Interesting. Interesting. Sorry, hold up. Damage report. You examine the burnt page. Many parts of it are ineligible due to the burns. It appears to have been salvaged from a fire. Judging by the legible context, it's a report. It mentions Lahiroi, the void matter, and was originally destined for the new Federation. At the bottom of the report, you find a signature. It's the Fraxidus insignia. Ooh, so it's a Fraxidus report. Interesting. Luke, were you actually part of Fraxidus before you came
The
here?
entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
Frolova?
A Fraxis Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation?
Frolova? The only thing I can think is Frolova. Frolova. Who out of all the overseers, it might be a new overseer, mind you, but if it is an old overseer, it wouldn't be Scar. Frolova's one, but then at the end of 2.8, Frolova left the Fraxidus. At least she looks like she's going her separate way. Kristoff being Kristoff. I'm trying to think of any other overseers. It's not the architect. I don't know.
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Eris. Interesting. I don't think we've heard that name before. Oh.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Naviale's work after learning about the Icar's potential for evolution?
Naviale. Naviale's regenerative group. A pharmaceutical corporation based in the new Federation. Its core technology insights from the development of Ichor. A groundbreaking medicine advancement shows by particular controversy. Perpetual controversy. A special pharmaceutical, I think I read this right. Yeah, I think.
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
Oh, swell guy, mate. I think we're gonna go and get some beer later.
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken.
Interesting. So, wow.
I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus. Hatred.
Honestly, fair. I would be the exact same.
Hatred. Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
Yeah, well, we got the douchebag Kristoff. We got Scar, who's a maniac. Honestly, the only good one that joined because she had no other choice was Frolova. I'm trying to think of any other overseer top of my head. I can't remember all of them.
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar.
Well, yeah,
Plus
okay.
the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Sorry, I talked over. We're over here. There was only 3. Okay, good. I thought there was one more for some reason. For some reason, I thought there was 4, but no, there's only been 3.
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus.
Yep. Oh, I did again. Hold up. One
3.
more time.
Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo, Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it?
Honestly,
Flair they have for their own branding.
God damn, I keep talking when he's talking. Honestly, that is a fair code name for Cristoforo.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo, Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding.
Bro, Frolova, I'm calling it now. We need to see Frolova back in this. Actually, I think her leaving was significant.
But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far.
I mean, to be honest, we know a lot about Frolova, obviously, because of her 2.5. She was the main focus. But I'm curious what they have for Scar and Cristoforo.
I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
Let's go. Interesting.
The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
Hydra? What the heck is Hydra? We got some Marvel in here? Hydra? Hail Hydra? The Germans are coming.
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren.
So wait, is Hydra a person or a collective group or in the Fraxidus? But it looks like how Luke is saying it. So Hydra is one person and Siren is another person.
In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Where is that? I have no idea.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
Where? Because I have no idea where that is.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara.
Okay, there you go.
Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered...
Wait, are we going to the new... Wait, sorry. I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking. Sorry for my talking. I'm just thinking stuff in my head right now. Are we going to the new Federation this coming... or during this 3.0? In general, from 3.0? I don't know. I forget how long 3.0 is going to be. But we're going to be going to the new Federation? It seems a little bit odd if we go to the new Federation now. But hey, very possible.
That's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
Interesting.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet.
Sorry, I hit my mic.
Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect.
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to the High Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself?
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Ooh.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me.
Ooh, okay. Flashback, flashback.
They got away again. If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to her. It's been 2 years. I suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to the High Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. The High Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students, beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Very well. As you wish.
I'm curious how, like, so they're showing. So obviously, this is at this point they known each other for a bit. But I'm curious, what was their first time ever meeting? I'm curious about that.
So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
Oh wow, it's black and white to him.
Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
No, it's a long story.
I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with the Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Threnodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Threnodians suppressed.
In theory, I feel like that should have worked, but obviously, we know it's worked to a certain degree. It hasn't fully solved the problem.
But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly, but our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
I still want to know, is Philova good or bad still? I can't remember. She's so, bruh.
Rover said she'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before she left. Well, it could be a way to take her mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. She was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet, she spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And she was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
Research Institute.
The bath's clear.
My head's spinning. No. Oh, Dr. Harrison, it's good to see you.
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you?
Is that wait? Hold up. How do you pronounce that?
Ethan,
Ethan.
you looked fine not...
My thesis, my spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? For the job over health issues?
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
True.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Dang.
Let's see here. Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Slacking off senior doctor. I don't think this man should be a doctor anymore. How, bruh.
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. Taste like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
Did the stream die? I haven't dropped any frame. I'm looking at my recording right now. I haven't dropped anything. Let me reload real quick.
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
What the heck? I stream. Hold up. It might be just my computer being... Oh, wait, hold up. I'm losing frames now. I'm dropping a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why my stream died there for a second. I'm gonna watch it from my phone.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his? We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge over that fish he stewed behind your back.
Fish.
The bath's clear.
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought...
She's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have her tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
What up?
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought she would come with you. Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if she is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on her and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years, and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the President doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure she described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lahai Roy because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the infirmary. Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained, Warren.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Court of Savante space station she and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
Sentinel.
Nevora. Why now?
Little
That's clear.
Oh. Cutscene? How in the heck did he escape? What do you got? What's the Academy's security doing? I know it's part of the story, but in my head I'm like, bro, what? How?
That's clear.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
Man's got a scalpel.
Right on schedule. Time to incise. Ash takes form. Game over. Reconstruction. Gotcha. Refreshing. The bath's clear.
Ooh, I'm getting a little lag from because I'm streaming. I'm not drawing frame, so I don't know why I'm lagging so bad right now. Hold up. First off, why is this? I'm not dropping anything. Like, I don't know why I'm getting so much lag, and also why I can't open my stream up. I was fine for a bit. I don't know why I'm lagging now. Hold on. Am I lag? My stream is not liking me for some reason. I don't know why. Stop. It started lagging like right when I got to the institute. I don't know why. Yeah, see, it's fine there. And all of a sudden it just died. Why doing this game? Why isn't Google Chrome opening? Ugh. This is annoying. Open Google. Piece of shitty software. Sorry if you keep seeing my window open. I'm trying to open Google Chrome again because for some reason. Bro, my thing is freaking out right now. Bro, for some reason I can't open Google Chrome. What the heck? I'm gonna do. This is annoying. Come on. Let me open. This has to be because of my internet. Why am I dropping frames right now? I was fine for a while, but I don't know, for some reason, my stream just died on me. Google Chrome.